broadcast live.
Me and my guys need cash flow. The girl them need cash flow. Look at my account where the cash go. Bless my guys with another one. Me and my guys need cash flow. The girl them need cash flow. Look at my account where the cash go. Bless my guys with another one.
Hey yo, what's up, bro?
Yeah, sir. What's good, B?
You know, we out here in these streets doing the damn thing.
And only in these streets inside the house.
Yeah. You just just built a whole street in this house. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel you, bro.
Tell me, man, you've been really you always in your pocket quiet, then you come up with a dope single. Tell me how that got together, the current single that you have out right now.
Oh yeah, cash flow. Well, me and the homie Hercules, the guy that produced the beat, we wanted to do something, different, I guess, just to see what we would do in terms of how hip hop and my piano would sound if we had to do it our way, and that's how cash flow came about. Then as we're bumping the song, I just called Focalistic up. I'm like, bro, I have this joint. I don't know if you're gonna mess with it, but yo, and he's just like, yo, man, just tell me when to pull up, say less, and everything just happened, the way it happened, and boom, cash flow, bro.
That's dope, man. I mean, I think you guys executed it well, and I mean, I was being Focalistic, and he was saying that that Hercules is like one of his best producers. So just to see that happen, just to hear it, now that I'm paying attention, I was like, okay, that's dope. You know what I mean? You work a lot with just Fred Packer. Yes, I know we have a meeting in 20 minutes. I'll be seeing you just now. Just speaking with the cats from that you normally are always, I mean, I always see you hang out with So Nice. I always see you hang out with Pretty. I think that since you kind of also became independent, one might say, is that you started developing your own circle. How did you choose the guys that you kind of started hanging around with, kind of go, these guys inspire me, whether it's musically or just they drive,
Yeah, I think with us, it was more organic because we all came from a dancing background. We were all dancers, so we all knew each other from there. So I think the first person that started doing music amongst us was Pretty Ugly. So he was kind of like the lead in terms of inspiring the rest of us to oh man, this is actually possible. You can actually really do this thing. So from there on, it's just that thing where everybody just started doing music one at a time. Myself, Wichi always been producing. Me and Wichi went to the same high school. Wichi and Pretty went to the same varsity. So Nice was Pretty's DJ. So we all kind of interlinked somehow. Then eventually we just came together and just kept pushing each other. And there's a lot of us, bro. There's 24. There's Bonafide Billy. He's killing it in theater right now. There's this gang, bro.
Yo, you say there's. Oh, sorry, I thought you were still talking there.
Oh no.
It's like you're counting people. It's like you're saying 100, 200.
Yeah, but
quiet.
Oh yeah, no, my bad. But yeah, but that's just the immediate circle, And then of course you have the Maporisas, the Rickies. With them it was more at a later stage where with Maporisa we linked up via email. He actually replied to. The only person that actually replied to an email of mine back, I think the beginning of 2016. And then with Ricky it was off the Climax, the first one. WizKid was through Maporisa, and then we just built genuine relationships with a lot of the guys, man. And yeah.
I mean, you surrounded by a bunch of guys who are more one with hip hop more than anything. I don't even know if it is tied to hip hop, but how do you keep how do you stay inspired to kind of stay in your lane? You know what I mean? It's easy for you to try be pretty or turn up. Meaning from a sound perspective, how do you stay in your lane?
Man, I've always wanted to make music that will make people feel I've always felt like there was too much hip hop. Like there was always rappers around me, like you said, and there was always rappers in the industry, but there was never really like R&B or singing guys at the time. So I wanted to make music that would make people feel like that soft vibe, like music where you don't always have to be playing when you're at a party or something like that. You can just be chilling at home or when girls doing their makeup. For me, that was the goal, was to make music that you can listen to other than party music, you know? And I just wanted to create that cold, floaty sound because for me, it made me feel some type of way. So I figured if it can make me feel a kind of way, I'm pretty sure like there'll be a couple of other people that will like it, you know, especially girls. The girls really liked it. Shout out to all the ladies out there. And yeah, man. So ever since then, I just stayed in my lane. I've always wanted to be innovative, but be myself. You know, I didn't want to step on somebody else's toe or somebody else's lane and be like, oh, Ufana no Mang Mang, or he sounds like Mang Mang. You know, whenever I drop something or do something, it's not something that somebody else can do that way. You know, like even with Big Body, like when I did Big Body. Big Body's a drill song, but I wanted to do a drill song a way that I would want it to do it, and I wanted to do an African drill song, and that's the first African drill song out there, by the way. So putting that out there.
We got you. We
But
got you. We got you. Pop
yes,
Sly.
sir. You know, some
Stay
RP Pop
alive. Stay
Smoke,
alive.
man.
Stay alive.
Nah, I'm almost there alive, bro. I'm out here.
So you know, shout out to Flex Van Doom, we see you. Shout out to Lundy London, we see you. So with
Hey,
regard to all those things, you know, I mean, I've always like I've always asked myself if we had to ask Cly, right? You know, when you're rapping, you write raps thinking who's gonna receive it, right? So
yeah.
what do you want people to do, right? When they hear your song, do you want people to kind of like get some soul in their lives? Do you want people to make love to your music? You know, do you
Mm.
want people to like use your music to make a pass on a girl? You know, um, or do you just want people to fuck? You know, what if we had to break down the category of R&B? What R&B? Which one are you the one mostly rocking to? You know.
I'd say I want my music to help people get through heartbreak. I want people to feel that heartbreak and get through it. That's what my music is about. That's why a lot of people say my music gives them chest pains. That's the whole point. Is for you to feel that pain in there that you know that you deny from time to time. It's like, man, I hear you. I hear you. So that's yeah, that's about
All right, so basically, you are literally like the guys who have been curved. You're not the guys who are trying to work at getting it. You literally like for all the sad guys and girls, basically.
I mean, not necessarily all sad guy. Like, I mean, you could be killing it with the ladies, and you still have that one girl that you know that showed you flames, and vice versa. So it's not necessarily about oh the guy that's always being curved, or it's just that yo when that relationship really meant something to you and things went wrong or whatever, and so, you know sometimes you gotta deal with it, man. Because I feel like a lot of people don't deal with that pain, and that's why they end up calling themselves savages and doing all kinds of wild shit out in these streets, bro. So that's what the music is for. We like to be real with yourself. It's like, all right, cool, savage, but Mang Mang, you know, pressed a couple of buttons out there. And it's like, I know word. So that's that music. That's that kind of music I be making.
Oh, okay, so here it is, right? Shout out to Tyler underscore I see you. We see you too. So here's the one thing that I want to ask you, right? Right
Hmm.
now, we are fucking in quarantine. You know,
Yeah,
there's gonna be a lot of quarantine babies.
straight.
I
A
want
whole
you to
lot.
set the I want you to set the tone for someone now that's sitting with somebody and going, "Hey, man, I just shy you one more round." You know, just
Yeah,
one. Just give me a note, Clyde. Just give me a note. It's a freestyle. I'm throwing it at you.
man, man. I hope you. Let me see. Baby, can you chill? Uh, Tell me what's the deal? 'Cause I don't want nothing from you. No, I don't want nothing from you. Say, I just wanna feel. Yeah, show me what is real. Yeah. Okay, let me hold it there. Let me hold it there, man.
Yo, I was about to make a baby. Yo. But yo, my shit is direct, you know, because this quarantine
Yeah,
is like short, B. So I ain't trying to like hit you with that like
that's
straight
straight.
like you know, 12 play. I'm going, baby, are we doing it now? It's only 23 days. It's been 23 days. I can give it to you 23 ways.
Get
And
him.
tonight the president gonna speak, and we gonna see how long he's gonna extend it. Is it another week? Tell me, baby, speak. I just need to know what we gonna do. Ooh,
Oh yeah.
Yo, Clyde, I just want to ask you, do you write all your own shit? Can I write for you? If anything, just can I send some shit I've written?
I mean, yo, that's fire. I mean, I write all my music, but I mean, that's so much fire. We got to do something. We have to do something, bro.
Yo, B, listen. I was listening. I don't know if y'all saw I don't know if it's your generation, that Teddy Riley and Babyface competition, but I was listening to Tevin Campbell, right? And that guy literally goes, and just like a baby. And it's just like he takes these high notes, you know. And I'm like, yo, no wonder I wasn't trying to rap and mix any singing and rapping when I was like, because them niggas sang.
Yeah, no, it was hectic back then. Like, there was no auto-tune and stuff. Like, if you can't sing back then, you can't sing. That was that.
I'm just saying, I mean, look, shout out to Drake, but like, yo, you couldn't pull a Drake when those guys were singing. You're like, I can pull a Drake. I'm on a live with Clyde.
Hey.
And know that we are the enemy. Taken to the streets, let them know that we are. And everything we got, you know, it never goes up. But if I say that, everything we got is on the moon. Maybe I am wrong, maybe I am right. I couldn't even know she was like a white. Ooh, I don't know. You know what I mean? So that's
I don't know.
You know, if you look at the whole singing, rapping today is very much like, and now baby need home running to the street and out. It's like, it's not like, yo.
Yeah, it's all like, no. None of that.
Just
like straight.
I get it from you. I was trying to take you there.
Now best believe, man. You want to hear the new music, dog? High notes galore.
Yeah, because we need to tell the difference between a rapper that's singing and a singer that literally is tuned into hip hop. Know what I mean?
Yeah, true. Yeah, I think also like a lot of singers kind of get lost in it because I mean, in SA the R&B market is not that vast, especially when it comes to gigs and stuff. So that's why I feel like a lot of R&B guys tend to start to shift to the hip hop end and get the more bouncy stuff. Because when you at a gig and you see one of the rappers on stage and like everybody's jumping to that beat and you're like, oh man, I also want that. But you can't because he's gonna come with the baby girl, you probably say now, and it's like slows down the mood. So I feel like that's why a lot of R&B guys and like, okay, I don't know about the girls, but a lot of R&B guys like shifted to that. Like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this rap sing thing because that's what's working. It's like in between. But yeah, man, I'm trying to take it back. I'm trying to take it to the R&B, like full on, man. Like sit down with some wine and some ladies, like that kind of vibe.
Yeah, because you know, you might not get the club jumping, but yo, when people go home though, you gonna get them pumping. You're gonna get them pumping.
I'm saying,
I mean?
yeah, straight out.
So you know, we just literally need to balance that. That's why like girls ain't getting the love they need to be getting from y'all niggas generation.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas ain't giving them the soul. These girls and these guys are in club mode. They fucking in club mode. They're not making love, you know? They're not going to the girls going, hey baby, you know, or just quoting like a Klein line and saying, you remind me of, or you know, niggas is just out there going on the like,
rocket.
Yo, I be smoking on that other, smoking on that smoke, and then I'm taking the girl smoking on that other, smoking on that other, smoking that, taking do that, now we fucking with the condoms, I'm saying we just need more culture.
No, that's true, man. That's true. But I feel as well. It's like you said, man. It's the generation, bro. Like the generation be wild right now. So they be relating to more of the wild stuff than the more baby girl, let me talk to you. You know what I'm saying? They want to hear that Hennessy and some what at the crib, and they're like, oh, it's my shit, you know. So
But
hey,
how's
man,
that though? But how's that? Because look at what Elaine did though. You see,
yeah,
I think there's a space for it, right? I just
true,
don't think that like the people that are singing really are taking the risks and have enough faith in themselves to say maybe that never worked, but let me keep trying, or putting in
yeah,
the time to actually try and make great songs. You know what I mean?
yeah, true,
Because I do think that with all these rappers that are singing, if someone can really sing and get the music right, yo, you in the game. And I think that's what happened to Elaine. You know,
yeah,
I mean, there was just a gap for her to just authentically sing, authentically sing on some R&B shit that speaks to people, and boom, she came. Who would
nah,
you
straight up,
collaborate locally from a singing perspective? And seeing her type of success, just sorry, I'm going back to her. How
yeah, yeah.
was that kind of like a win for you? Like, okay, is it a promise? How does it look like?
It's definitely a win for R&B, bro, because there's not a lot of people rapping R&B. So when she like blew the way she blew, it was like finally, at least it's like they're noticing. People are starting to really listen to the music and not just turn up the whole time. And in terms of who I'd work with, the singers, definitely Elaine. I have to work with Elaine, Shasha, Just Sako.
So
There's a
dope.
guy named Just
Dope.
Sako, Tellerman. Tejo, man, Tejo already did something, but that was a piano song for Scorpion King, so I don't know if it counts. But yeah, Tejo. Who else, man? Shasha, Elaine, Tejo, Teleman, Jasako. I think from that off the top, like those are the dudes. Oh, and there's a guy named Bonafide Billy as well. In case y'all don't know him, Bonafide Billy, mad singer too.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah,
That's dope, man. I think that like we definitely we need more singing. We need that balance of that soul. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Someone is asking what you think of Shakina.
Oh yes, and Shakina. How can I forget Shakina? I was actually supposed to work with her a while back, but I don't know what happened out there. But it is what it is. But we will link up when it's time. We'll link up when it's time.
Let's talk about like the girls that are singing though. You know, Shakina literally also just came out of after, so she was super young, dropped the shit, worked. Elaine is still in school. I mean, the gap between the two of them is not more than 3 years if you look at it. So for me, it's almost like the R&B is there if it's done right, and it actually does
Yeah,
spread if it's done right. I mean, before
yeah.
like Joe Biden co-signed Elaine, she was already on 2 million streams or something. I might be wrong, but she's always ready to correct me and tell me what the streams were.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know.
Yeah, now she big booming, true that. But I also feel like in terms of like Elaine sound and Shekinah sound, I feel like they're kind of different. Like Shekinah more popish than Elaine. Like Elaine is like slow jams, bro. Like
I agree.
slow jams. Yeah, so I think with Elaine, it's like a lot of people connected in terms of like that R&B stay at home, listen to her for days. Because I mean, even like I heard Elaine from one of my homies, and we were just chilling as squad at the homie's crib. And I thought it was Summer Walker at first. And like, nah, that's Elaine from SA. I was like, sheesh. Nah, that's what's up. That's what's up. You know? So hopefully also
So,
the guys will step it up too, man.
yo, man, all I'm just saying, you just need to be the king of R&B. Fuck them guys. If they slow,
Oh.
you just need to be just don't be out there abusing any girls. Just do
Nah,
your
never
thing.
that, never that, bro. Straight up. I love women too much, man. I can't be doing none of that dumb shit, bro. But not
So
definitely
did
like
R.
it's a
Kelly. They were just all young.
nah, hey, man. I'm not hey, I'm not mans. But now trust though, like yeah, nah, I'm gonna shut it down, bro. I'm gonna shut it down the whole way. Like when I drop, it's a wrap. Like it's a wrap. But you
I'm
gonna
a,
hear I'm gonna send you an exclusive after this. You gonna hear the
yeah,
vibes.
you said you're gonna send me an exclusive. Can I play it tomorrow on the radio?
Yeah, definitely, bro.
Let's get it. Let's get it tomorrow. Send it through and we'll play it tomorrow. Because, my radio shows on Wednesdays are anything goes. It's not hip hop
Yeah.
only, and we fortunate enough, I think we got Masego speaking to us tomorrow, so it's
Oh,
going to
that'll
be
be
dope,
dope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just want to jump on a few people's questions before we jet, because I literally have to. I've got another meeting like in 2 minutes, but let me hear
Okay.
what people are saying.
Word.
Which rapper would you work with? That's from Castle Baby.
Which rapper would I work with?
Yeah.
I really want to work with Reese, man. I really want to work with Reese.
Yeah, we also want to work with him with an interview.
I really want to work with Reese, man. I feel like me and Reese would do something really special.
Other people are saying you got to think of Amufaku, Ayanda Gia, Dikole. And people are just asking you to do a sweet body of work, you know. Shout out to DJ So Nice. We see you, you know.
So nice. Hey!
You know, it's your homeboy. It's your homeboy. Let's
He's
see.
a,
How do you feel when they say there's not a lot of authentic singers out there? Do you back that, or do you?
a lot of authentic singers.
That's
Man, do I
Joseph.
like that? Yeah, I think that's true, bro. I think that's true. I think a lot of singing guys kind of hide behind autotune from time to time, you know?
Mm.
Like I would lie, I sometimes like have to like, correct myself as well and be like, nah, dude, don't be lazy. Like, you know what you're doing is pop. And then I'll go back and then put in the vibes. So yeah, I feel like autotune kind of makes singers a bit lazy because they know it's gonna be corrected anyway. But yeah, man, that's why I feel like I like right now R&B is being run by ladies. Elaine Summer Walker, Ari Lennox, Snore, and I've heard a couple of R&B projects that dropped. They're cool. From guys, the guys I mean, pretty cool. They died.
Do you read
Until
books?
Yeah, I do. I actually read quite a lot. The last book I read was man, what was it called? It's some orange book, The Art of Not Giving a Shit or something.
Okay,
Is
what's
that what it's
what's
called?
going on with it?
Hey,
What's going on with
sorry.
Redbox? I'm literally
Red.
asking you questions quickly.
Oh yeah, Redbox. We're still working on it, but this lockdown thing kind of messed things up for us in terms of planning and stuff. Because we always wanted to do the big one in August. So I mean, right now we're just waiting to see how this whole thing phases out, and then we'll figure it out from there. But we still want to do it though, definitely.
Okay, you've answered this before, so here, give us a yes or no. Are you still with Ambitious?
No.
Okay. Trying to see what everybody asking so I can ask them. Okay, I think the book you're trying to look for is The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
Yes, thank you. That's the one.
Yeah, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Yo, Clyde, I'm trying to see what else people are saying, you know, but you got a lot of love out here, B.
Yeah, shout out to everyone, man. We appreciate it.
I want to close it with one thing, Clyde, just like saying that's the end. Can you please just sing? Some people don't even know what singing without autotune sounds like. So can't
Yeah.
you just give us a proper note? Some people were born and autotune was there and they thought autotune was a person, you know? So
Yeah.
just close just close it off with, and that's a wrap.
Cool. It's like, Avutando Booza. Yeah. You asking me questions like why you Tando Booza Gangaga. I wish I had the answers. Go why you Tando Super. Yeah. I've been grinding all day when the moon is too far. Just give me some time, girl. I don't have the. I think my data died. Oh, we back. Who?
They calling me on the other side. Yo,
Oh, it's that
Clyde,
word.
thanks for taking this call, B. Please send me that exclusive. We're gonna drop it tomorrow on radio. Make sure you check it out at 8 o'clock. We're gonna be playing the Clive exclusive, and we got
Straight.
Masego, and we're also gonna be playing what we're gonna be playing we're gonna be playing Ganja Beats exclusive with Costa and Fonzo. So yeah, please send it through, man, and let's get you in that list of exclusives tomorrow.
Now, most there, bro. I'm gonna send it through, man. And I just wanna say shout out to my homie 24, man. He dropped all cap video. Please go check it out.
Peace.
Broadcast live